Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers are in for the week of August 25, 2025. Fans can expect Carter Walton, Lauren St. Victor, to want to elope. However, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, is determined to reunite his family. Plus, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, turns to Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, for help. Let's start off with Liam, who now has to figure out what he wants in life now that he's not dying. The man has been spending a lot of time with Hope Logan, Annika Noel. When Liam thought he had limited time, he pushed Hope to forgive Carter. However, maybe things are different now. After discussing things with Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, Liam makes an emotional plea to Hope. Later, Hope tells Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, everything that's happened. It sounds like her heart will be torn. By the end of the week, Liam becomes determined to reunite his family. As for Carter, he will propose once again to Hope. However, it gets interrupted by Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. The next day, Ridge and Carter make a pact. Then by the end of the week, Carter is ready to elope with Hope. However, I'm not so sure she will rush off with him. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of August 25 reveal that Will has a mystery to solve. Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, assumes Will was just super drunk and she came to him. However, Will knows that he slept with someone. He won't even think it's Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, because everyone thinks she's dead. However, the more that Will tries to figure this out, the more suspicious Electra could become. Will is desperate to remember what really happened that night. Will turns to Sheila for help in getting him to piece together the events of that fateful night. Now Sheila knows that Luna came down to watch Will at the party. However, Luna didn't tell her that she impersonated Electra and violated Will. When Will mentions that he remembers seeing the girl with Electra's mask enter his room, that is when Sheila will realize just how far Luna went to get what she wanted. Now will Sheila tell Will the truth, or confess to Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda? Sheila has come so far. It will be sad if Luna drags her down again. The week of August 25 to 29 promises the bold and the beautiful fans a roller coaster of drama, heartbreak, and shocking twists that shake Los Angeles to its core. From Liam Spencer's shocking attempt to rewrite his future, to an unlikely and unnerving bond between Sheila Carter and young Will Spencer, to a desperate plea for an elopement that could either save or destroy a couple. The week unfolds like a chess game where every move counts, and one misstep could change everything forever. The week kicks off with Liam standing at a crossroads and making a choice that no one sees coming. After months of vacillating between Steffi and Hope, Liam finally makes what he calls his boldest move yet. But instead of chasing one of his exes in his usual cycle, Liam shocks everyone by charting a new course. In a tense and vulnerable conversation with Wyatt, Liam admits that he's tired of being the fallback guy, the one who waits around for women to decide if they want him. He says he wants to live authentically, and he intends to show both Hope and Steffi that he no longer plans to orbit their lives. But the way Liam does this is pure Liam, dramatic and impulsive. He crashes a family dinner at Forrester Creations and delivers a passionate speech in front of Ridge, Brooke, Steffi, Hope, and even Finn. He declares that he is no longer chasing either woman, but instead building a future for himself and for his son. Hope is stunned, Steffi rolls her eyes, and Ridge actually applauds Liam's newfound backbone. But Finn is uneasy, sensing that Liam's proclamation may not be the closure it seems, but the opening move in a bigger, more dangerous game. Tuesday shifts the spotlight to one of the strangest pairings in recent memory, Sheila Carter and Will Spencer. Bill has been distracted. Between Luna's family drama and his rekindled interest in Katie, he's left Will in the care of various family members. But when Will unexpectedly encounters Sheila through a run-in at Il Giardino, sparks of danger fly. At first, Sheila tries to be polite and keep her distance. But Will, curious and bold like his father, engages her in conversation. He bluntly asks why everyone in town hates you so much, and Sheila, in an uncharacteristically vulnerable moment, tells him about being misunderstood and longing to belong. Will, being a teenager on the edge of rebellion, finds Sheila fascinating. He even quips, "You're more interesting than half the boring people at Dad's office." Sheila's heart melts, and for the first time in ages, she feels seen. Unbeknownst to Bill, Sheila begins weaving her way into Will's life. Their bond is subtle at first, sharing milkshakes, joking about outsiders not fitting in, but the implications are chilling. A Sheila-Will connection could mean the ultimate leverage over Bill Spencer, and Sheila knows it. By the end of the episode, Sheila makes a quiet vow to herself. If I can't have Finn in my life, maybe I'll have Will. One way or another, I'm going to be part of this family. Midweek brings romance, desperation, and high stakes as one couple faces an ultimatum. Hope, reeling from Liam's speech, turns to Thomas for comfort. Their connection reignites quickly, and Thomas seizes the opportunity. He gets down on one knee, not with a ring this time, but with a daring suggestion. "Let's elope," Thomas pleads. "Right now this week, let's go away, just you and me, and finally live without everyone else controlling our story." Hope is blindsided. Her head spins as she considers what Thomas is offering. A chance to escape the endless Liam-Steffi drama, her mother's disapproval, and the gossip of Los Angeles. For a moment, she almost says yes. But Brooke intervenes in dramatic fashion. Overhearing the plea, Brooke storms in and accuses Thomas of manipulating Hope yet again. She warns her daughter not to make a rash decision she'll regret. Hope is torn between Brooke's protective warnings and her own yearning for freedom. By the end of the episode, she tells Thomas she needs time to think. But her eyes betray that she's tempted like never before. Thursday's episode is all about confrontation. Bill discovers that Will has been spending time with Sheila and absolutely loses it. He storms into Deacon's apartment, where Sheila has been staying, and threatens to cut her off financially, and worse, if she doesn't stay away from his son. But Sheila, surprisingly calm, insists she didn't lure Will. "He came to me. He asked questions. I just answered," she says, half-truthfully. She accuses Bill of being so busy chasing women that he doesn't realize how lonely and restless his son is. Bill is shaken. For once, Sheila's words land. Could he really be neglecting Will in ways that make the boy vulnerable? Katie steps in, siding with Bill, but the seed has been planted. Will's bond with Sheila may not be so easy to undo. Meanwhile, Hope finally gives Thomas her partial answer about the elopement. She tells him, "If I do this, it won't be to escape Liam. It'll be because I choose you. Only you." Thomas is overjoyed, but Ridge is worried his son is rushing Hope into something she isn't ready for. The week closes with a mix of cliffhangers and emotional reckonings. Liam's bold move begins to unravel when he realizes that his speech didn't end his ties to Hope or Steffi. It only intensified them. Hope calls him out for trying to control the narrative, while Steffi accuses him of being performative. Liam defends himself, but internally he questions whether he really has the strength to walk away. Will, emboldened by his secret meetings with Sheila, shocks Katie by casually mentioning something only Sheila could have told him about her past. Katie realizes the danger is real. Sheila isn't just lurking, she's influencing. Katie vows to protect her son, even if it means going to war with Bill over his blind spots. And in the biggest moment of the week, Thomas once again pushes Hope toward elopement. This time, he brings a plane ticket and a quiet, romantic promise. "We could leave tonight. Just say the word." Hope doesn't give an answer, but as the screen fades, she stares at the ticket with tears in her eyes. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful delivers a trifecta of drama. Liam's declaration of independence shakes both Hope and Steffi, but his resolve wavers under pressure. Sheila finds a new pawn in Will, threatening Bill and Katie's peace of mind. Thomas pushes Hope toward an elopement, leaving her at the most crucial crossroads of her life. As August ends and September looms, questions mount. Will Hope actually run away with Thomas? Or will Brooke and Ridge stop her? Can Bill protect Will from Sheila's grip? Or has the bond already taken root? And is Liam truly capable of standing alone? Or will he inevitably crawl back into old patterns? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAU2TFULUPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.